Yeah, Rosa, get Dad on the phone. Tell him it's urgent. Dad, I'm at the county hospital. I've finally gotten permission for Kelly to have visitors.
Good. Good. How did you manage that?
My silver tongue. And if you want to see her, I'd advise you to come right away before they change their minds.
I'm on my way. Thanks, Mason. Pearl. I'm going to drive over to the hospital to see Kelly. I want you to go find Sophia. Pick her up and get her to the hospital as fast as you can. Can you manage that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Mason.
Kelly.
Who was it?
It was Mark. I wouldn't let him in.
What did he say?
That he was going to wait out there until he could talk to you.
Well, then I'll just talk to him and get it over with.
Oh, Mary, you don't have to do that. You can't just be bullied by him.
But Mother Isabel, I feel like somehow it's partly my fault.
Mary, that man raped you.
But he knew I was leaving him, and he was so desperate and furious and upset, and well, it's obvious he's ashamed now, and I feel like at least I should be able to talk to him.
Oh, Mary, I don't know if you're blessed or hapless. I really don't.
You let Eden get the upper hand because you're a coward.
You're the coward, Kirk, for having to sucker me into your plan. And now you're trying to set me up. That typewriter was never in my room. You put it there, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, I did. I thought you were dead. You weren't going to be around to take the rap for Eden getting hurt. Or any of the other things you did to Eden or to Cece.
Darling, where are you?
Mrs. Armandi, what's happened? She fainted. We thought we should bring her back here.
Oh, yes, of course. Let me take her. Thank you. Can you make him all right? Yes, I'll be fine. Let's just take you someplace where you can rest and relax.
Nurse, Dr. Peterson is Mrs. Armandi's attending physician. Is he in the hospital?
Yes, he is.
Could you contact him? She needs to see him.
I'll page him right away.
Thanks.
Augustine, how do you know
who Sophia's doctor is?
She told me it's not the secret of the Sphinx.
All right, what else do you know about her?
What do you mean?
Well, I think you know why she collapsed. Now, I think you know what's wrong with her.
It's nothing serious.
Oh, really? Well, don't tell me that, Augusta. You seem to know the doctor. She has a nurse here. I mean, this is serious. Now, tell me what's wrong.
I promise you, it is not.
Augusta, I saw how you looked when she collapsed. Now, please tell me. I'd like some straight answers.
If you want to find out something, you're going to have to ask Sophia.
I can check the hospital records.
Well, I don't think they're going to let you go pawing through the patient's records.
What is so serious that you won't even tell me? Is it cancer?
Got some soda water, something cold, please. Thank you.
Mind if I sit with you? I followed you over from the funeral.
He's gone. Dylan is gone, you know.
How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm scared. So scared for Kelly. I still can't believe this has happened. I mean, we had just found our way. Kelly and I. We'd never been better together. And then this. Dylan. You can't imagine how strange and how crazy he'd become. I don't care what the police or the judge or the lawyers are saying. Whatever happened in that hotel room, Kelly did out of self-defense. Now she's so confused and traumatized by the whole thing. Maybe we'll never know what really happened. Maybe she'll never come out of it.
Nick, you have no reason to think that.
He's dead, you know. My brother's dead. Died horribly. The only brother I've ever had is gone, and I can't cry for him. I can't.
Any of it coming back to you?
Any of what?
The memory of the night Dylan died.
Dylan didn't die. It was Peter. He had a gun and he was going to kill me, Mason. And he would have killed a lot of other people, including Joe, and I couldn't let him. Why can't they understand that?
Kelly, look at me.
What?
You didn't kill Peter. It was Dylan you killed. And there wasn't any gun.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I know you've been through an ordeal, but you've got to try and think of what really happened.
I know what happened, Mason. I was there.
All right. So how are they treating you here?
Oh, I hate doctors. They're trying to make me say things that aren't true. Trying to make me remember things that never happened.
What kind of things?
Things about my past and my family. Things I don't understand at all.
Well, I think you should try to cooperate with them, Kelly.
Well, they scare me, and I hate talking to them. They go over and over the same ground, and I answer them, and then 5 minutes later, they're asking me again.
Maybe you should talk to Justin. You remember him?
Justin? Yeah, but he hasn't come to see me.
Well, they haven't let anyone see you.
Why not?
Well, they are now.
Well, would you ask him to come visit me? I miss him.
Sure. I know I'd be happy to. Just leave it to me.
Kelly?
Oh, Daddy. I missed you.
Oh, I miss you too. I miss you too. It's gonna be all right, sweetheart. Daddy is here, and I'm going to make it all better, I promise you.
I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am. I can't even explain it to myself. I don't know what happened to me, but I think that since I felt so inadequate for so long, I think I had to prove something to you. And knowing that I'm just competing with Mason all over again just made it worse. Mary, for the first time in my life, I felt like I was going to lose you forever. And I couldn't stand that.
Do you have any idea what you did to me?
Yes.
I didn't want to make love to you, and you forced me.
I know.
And now you act like you expect something from me. What do you expect, Mark?
I don't know.
Well, I know. You want me to forgive you? Well, I'm sorry, I can't.
Mary, are you thinking about
turning you in? Mother Isabel thinks I should call the police.
Well, then why don't you? What are you waiting for, Mary? If that's the way you feel, go ahead. Turn me in.
Well, when you can reach him, give Mason Capwell a message for me, please. Tell him that Mary McCormick is at home and that she needs his help, and he should come back here as soon as possible. Yes, it's extremely urgent.
Where's your car now? Mary, I think I know why you haven't called the police.
Why?
Because you didn't resist me that much. Not really.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, at the beginning, yes, but you stopped, Mary. You did, you know.
Oh, God, I was scared.
Mary, maybe something changed your mind.
Are you out of your mind?
Mary, I think we should discuss what really happened.
I don't believe this.
Mary, I want to know why you didn't resist me so much if it was so terrible. Was it? Mary, please, just be honest with me.
Oh, get out of here, Mark!
Why?
I don't need to listen to this!
Am I making you face something that you don't want to admit?
No!
Mary! I'm not leaving here until you tell me what you really want.
Don't you know what I want? I want you out of my life! I never want to see you again as long as I live!
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't blame you for being concerned, but I don't think there's anything to worry too much about. Just take it easy and try to rest as much as possible.
I'll try.
What did he say?
Where's Augusta?
She had to leave.
Oh.
I want to know what's going on.
Fainting spell. I simply had a fainting spell. He said he didn't think there was anything to worry about.
Oh, he didn't. Well, if that had happened to me, I'd be worried, see? Now, you have a nurse here, you know the doctor, you're obviously a patient. Sophia, tell me what's wrong.
It's nothing for you to be concerned about.
I want to help.
You have helped, and Augusta's helped, and I thank you.
Well, I don't want thanks. I want to know what's going on. Don't you know I'm not going to give up until I find out. Now tell me what's wrong.
I have cancer. I had cancer. Breast cancer, final. I already had the surgery. They did what they call a lumpectomy. They made a small incision and they took a lump out of my breast. I think they got it all. And I hope and I pray that they did. And now I'm getting radiation treatments. It's to kill any cancer cells that might be in the surrounding tissues, but they don't think there are any. Prognosis is good.
And you went through all this all by yourself? Without even telling me? I would have helped.
How? There was nothing anyone could do. Either you're one of the lucky ones who catch it early, or...
To go through all this alone? Without your family? Do they know?
No. No, I haven't told them. And I don't want to tell them now. They don't need anything else. I will tell my friends and my family in my own time, and I want you and Augusta not to say anything. Is that clear?
Of course. I'm so glad that you...
I know. I know. You don't have to say it.
Ah, boy, Sophia, hallelujah. Hi.
Hello, Pearl.
Hi, you're one hard lady to track down, you know that?
Why are you trying to track me down?
Well, I got a message for you from Mr. C. He asked me to pick you up and drive you over to the hospital where Kelly is. She's finally allowed to have some visitors, okay? He's gone on ahead, but he wants you to go there, too. Pronto.
She can have visitors now. Oh,
yeah.
Thank God. I want to go right away.
Yeah, that's a splendid idea. I'll go with you.
No, that's really not necessary.
Well, it sounds like a good idea to me. I mean, you could ride along in the back seat together. She could use the company.
Man's right.
Man's right.
Yeah, car's right, too. Out front. A triple parked.
Mostly I blame myself. I didn't know what Dylan had been doing to her, the state that he had put her in. Or how crazy he had been towards the end. Enough so that he would have kept her by force. I think that's what was really happening then.
Look, I know he was a hothead. Had you ever known him to be violent?
No. I mean, he threatened me with a knife once.
Well, still, you really couldn't be expected to see it coming, right?
Justin, I should have seen more clearly. The fights we had, the kind of fights we had, and the way they affected Dylan. I should have seen those warning signals a long time ago.
Can I give you a piece of advice as a friend? Don't get wrapped up in what you should have done or what you could have done or who could have done what for who or any of that. It's over. There's nothing you can do about Dylan. What you can do is help Kelly.
Yeah, I know.
She's gonna need your help now. Wanna go see her?
Doctor says she can't see anybody right now.
No, I just picked up a call from my service before I came over here. That's changed. If you want, we can drive up together and see her.
When?
How about now?
Yeah, you bet. I just hope that her seeing me isn't going to upset her any more than she already is.
Kelly, I want you to stop talking that way because there is nothing wrong with you.
Well, they think there is. I can see it in the way they look at me, Daddy. It's like I'm some child or something.
Sweetheart, listen to me. Anyone who suggests that is wrong. You've had a terrible emotional experience, but you're brave and you're strong. You're gonna come through this just fine. You just have to cooperate with the doctors because you have to be fit and able to defend yourself in a court of law.
Daddy, I don't want to let you down. But I've been confused, and it's so hard for me.
What? What is hard?
I'm not going to say the things they want me to say. I'm not.
What do they want you to say?
That things happened differently than they did. But it was Peter who was in the room with me. Peter was the one who was trying to hurt me.
It wasn't Peter.
Now you're doing it. Daddy, I know what I saw. It was Peter. He was saying awful things to me, saying that he was never going to let me go. You know, and Joe still hasn't come to visit me. Why? But is he sick? Won't they let him come see me? Daddy, I've been waiting and waiting, and he keeps letting me down.
What have they done to you? What have they done to you? right, Judge. I appreciate your help. I think it'll make a big difference for Kelly, too. Oh, one other thing. I was wondering if I could persuade you... Judge Conway. Amanda? Justin. Glad you're here. Well, Nick.
Listen.
I just got off the phone with Judge Conway. I've arranged for you to have access to see Kelly.
How did you manage that?
I explained to her that you're a friend and a neighbor of Kelly's and that you're a resident in psychiatry. Even though she'd never been your patient, you'd been a great help to her before this.
I'm a little confused. Are you asking me to treat her? Because I can't. The only patients I'm allowed to have are part of my residency program.
No, I understand that. I just think it would do a lot of good for her to talk to you. She trusts you, so it occurred to me that it might be better for her to talk to you than the doctors here. She doesn't trust them. I hope you won't say no just because it's unexpected.
No, not if I can help her.
Mason, when will we be able to see her?
Well, Dad's in with her now, as soon as he comes out, I imagine.
Mason, hello.
Sophia, you know Dr. Justin Moore? Justin is Lionel Lockridge.
Yes, of course, Doctor. Justin, you were a friend of Kelly's. How is she?
She's disoriented.
Excuse me. Do you mind telling me who you are?
These are Kelly's family and friends, Doctor.
Well, I do hope you don't all intend going to visit her.
Yes, we do.
But she's certainly in no condition to see this many people.
Well, I'm sure seeing her mother and her fiancé...
Who are you?
Justin Moore. I'm a friend of Kelly's.
Dr. Justin Moore.
Yes, I only meant that seeing her mother...
I've arranged for Dr. Moore to have access to Kelly whenever he wants.
I hardly think you've arranged that.
Through a judge, Amanda Conway.
I know nothing about such an arrangement.
It only just happened. You're free to verify it.
I intend to do just that.
We didn't come here to make waves. Mrs. Armani came to see her daughter, and Mr. Hartley...
Very well. But one at a time. I'll take you in now.
Thank you very much.
Man, I'll tell you, it's like one thing after another lately. I mean, the family hasn't even had a chance to adjust to a Madeline instead. And boom, this. Yeah. Did you happen to know her? Who? A Mad Madeline. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No.
Well, I may have seen her from a distance once or twice or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. You didn't miss much.
Oh?
No.
Yeah, it's Mason. Any messages? She said it was urgent? Yeah, and if she should call again, tell her I'm on my way.
What are people saying about me now?
What people, honey?
Oh, the people on the outside. They know I'm a murderer, don't they? That I killed him.
Honey, it doesn't matter what anyone's saying. Those people don't make any difference. What you have to concentrate on right now is getting well.
I'm so glad you came. I don't know how nice it is to see you two together. And I wish you could help me. I just want to get out of this place. You have no idea how much I hate it here.
Sweetheart, we know. We're going to get you out of here as soon as we can.
Darling, the doctor said we can only have a few minutes with you. There are a lot of people that want to come in and visit you. So we're going to leave and we'll be back real soon. Okay?
You'll come back and see me?
Oh, yes, we'll come back. A lot. I love you very much.
I love you.
Okay, baby. It's okay.
We'll be talking to you very soon, honey. Probably from home, huh? Meanwhile, you try to help the doctors. Okay?
How is she?
Not good.
Would you like to see her now?
We were just talking about that. I think it'd be best if he saw her next.
Is that all right?
Fine. Come with me.
What are you doing here?
He rode over here with me, Cece.
That's not an answer.
I came because I was concerned about Kelly.
Why don't you pay attention to your own family? Keep your hands off ours.
Your advice is welcome, as usual.
Before this goes any further, would you take me home, please?
I'd be happy to.
Thank you.
Shall I take Mr. Lockridge?
You do that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Cece.
After you.
This is useless! We can chase each other through this thing all day, Eden! I'm stronger than you are, you know that. And smarter. I've been a step ahead of you and cruised the whole way. So why don't you just accept the inevitable? It's only a matter of time!
Are you sure you're all right? You look pale.
Am I?
Very pale.
I don't feel pale. I'm all right.
Well, I don't think I'm the only one that's worried about you.
What does that mean?
Lionel was looking at you that way, too. Has nothing to do with jealousy. It's a look of concern. He's worried about you also.
He realizes how upset I am about Kelly.
I understand that. Are you sure it's not something else?
No.
You give me your word? Well?
Well, what?
Do you give me your word?
I don't know why you're making such a fuss about this. I've told you twice I'm all right. I can't tell what's going through Lionel's mind, but I do know he feels a lot of pity for Kelly right now.
She doesn't need pity. She's got us. We'll get her out of this.
Cece, I'm so frightened about what's going to happen.
Everything's gonna be fine. We'll help her out of this situation.
She killed a man.
In self-defense, Sophia. That person, he didn't give her much choice. We can prove it.
Pearl, I want to thank you for bringing me back, but you don't have to keep me company at lunch.
Yeah, I know. I kind of invited myself, didn't I? But I figured, why should us two gentlemen eat separate, right? My mother used to say, it's good to have company when you're eating. It makes the food go down a lot better. Have a seat.
Yeah, well, that would depend on the kind of company, wouldn't it?
You bet. Hey, look over there. There's Mr. and Mrs. Capwell over there.
Yes, I saw them when I came in. Pearl, you know, Mr. Capwell could get a little upset at you. I mean, eating at the Orient Express, and he might think that he's paying you too much if you can afford to eat here.
Oh, no. He's a very democratic kind of guy. You know, he's a little heavy-handed every now and then, but basically, he's regular.
Yeah, basically, huh?
Yeah.
Regular. I think you know a different Mr. Capwell than I do.
No. Well, your wife works for him, and she don't seem to mind very much.
Well, he's not there very much. He's kind of an absentee owner.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You know, I have never, ever been divorced. It can't be much of a picnic, can it?
It isn't.
But, I mean, in your case, heck, you probably got a lot of action on the side, don't you? You know, like a leggy blonde or something, maybe? Or what, do you go in for the high society types, huh? The big words, small chest?
Pearl. I don't discuss my personal life with anybody.
What? Oh, no, of course not. I didn't mean any offense, but why is that?
What is it you really want to know?
Me? Why would I want to know anything?
I don't know.
Hey, look at this. How you like that for a coincidence? It's the ex-Mrs. Lockridge. How you doing?
Fine, thanks. Simon, could I speak to you for a minute?
Of course, sit down. Pearl.
Ooh,
Sorry,
careful with the flowers here. Oh, I see. You two maybe want to spend a little time alone, so I guess I'll just make tracks, right?
Splendid idea.
Nice talking to you, Mr.
You
Lockridge.
too, yeah.
Hey, man.
What on earth are you doing with him?
I have no idea. I've asked him. Sophia has told me about her physical condition.
Told you what?
She told me she has cancer.
Wonderful. The next time she wants me to keep a secret, I'll run right to the nearest public address system.
No, wait. The only reason I brought it up is because I wanted you to know how wonderful I think you are for caring and being so kind to her.
Gesture of humanity. I wouldn't want to go through that sort of thing alone. And thought I'd be a little supportive. I found out how strong she is. As a matter of fact, I've acquired some sort of grudging respect for her.
What an admission.
Certainly is.
Anything we can do for her, anything specific.
I don't think there's anything we can do but be there for her.
She told me that Cece doesn't know. Don't you think he should?
I think that's Sophia's choice, don't you?
I know, but I'm surprised that she hasn't told him or the rest of her family.
I know breast cancer isn't something you exactly want to go out and chat about.
I know. It's her own family. You just said that going through something like this would be devastating. I can't imagine why she would want to do that alone.
I don't know.
Don't you ever do that. I mean, God forbid, if you ever had an experience as wrenching as this, promise me that you'll tell me.
I promise.
Would you like to order something?
No. I'm supposed to meet Julia for lunch. I should go get a table.
Wait. Why don't you talk her into joining us? We could all have lunch together.
No, I don't think so. We have to talk business.
Well, then at least stay with me until she comes.
All right, if that'll make you happy.
Being with you makes me happy, yeah.
Didn't always, did it? I guess there is something to be said for divorce, right?
Well, Julia, I am okay. I'm gonna help you. So if you got any tickets to the b-ball game tonight, they're mine. Got it? All right. Here's the scoop. Lionel, the night train Lockridge, knows more about Madeline than he is letting on. Mm-hmm. What do you mean, so what? What do you mean? He told me that he'd never even met the woman, and now we both know that that's lying, right?
Tom, this is Cruz. Go ahead.
Cruz, I think we found Kepwell's car.
Where?
Just off Cliff Road, over the edge.
What are you talking about?
Oh, looks like it ran off the road and over the cliff. I'm going down now to take a look.
All right, I'm turning around. Get back to me as soon as you can.
Right.
I told you, Eden. It's only a matter of time.
Let go of me. I don't understand why all this is happening, Justin. Do you? I thought Peter was gone. I thought I was back with Joe.
Not Joe, Kelly, Nick. Nick was the one you were engaged to.
Nick, yeah. Oh, I love him. I don't want to hurt him, Justin.
Of course you don't, and you haven't. He's sitting outside waiting for you right now.
He is?
And do you want to see him?
Oh, yes, of course I do.
All right, I'll go get him.
All right, wait a minute.
What?
How do I look? I mean, I don't want to look awful when he walks in.
You look just fine.
I mean, there's no mirror in here. I can't really tell what I look like.
Beautiful. Wants to see you.
What am I supposed to say to her?
Well, whatever you want to.
I mean, what shouldn't I say to her? I don't want to upset her any more than she is already.
No, well, she's got the past and the present a little confused, but just be careful with her. Be patient.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're here. I was so happy when Justin told me you were out there. Have you been waiting long?
Don't forget about that. How are you?
Everything's just awful here, you know, everything.
Yeah, I know that. I missed you so much.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you any unhappiness. I don't know what to do. You know, that's all I can seem to do is cause you unhappiness. Thinking none of it was meant to happen. None of it.
Just forget about all that, all right? We're gonna put it behind us.
No.
That's all.
I really want to explain this to you. I want you to know the whole truth. I wanted Peter dead. It's no good denying it. I hated him, but I never meant to kill him. I hope you believe that.
Yes.
I mean, there was nothing else I could do. He had a gun. I had to. You understand, don't you?
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna let him hurt you.
I don't care. I want you to leave, Dr. McCormick. If you had any consideration for Mary, you'll go.
Well, I'm not going. I'm here to see my wife.
From what Mary tells me, you have no right to be her husband.
Oh, what does that mean? What did she tell you?
I want you out! Oh, Mr. Capel, I'm so glad you're here. I've been trying to get the doctor to go, but he won't leave. And Mary is upstairs.
Well, I'll handle it.
What do you think you're gonna handle, Mason?
You? I want to know what you're doing here where you're obviously not...
I don't owe you explanations!
Mary, what's wrong? You got a message you wanted me here right away.
It's all right. It's nothing to worry about. I'm fine now.
What happened?
I'll tell you, but you have to go.
Mary, no!
I want you to go for everybody's sake. Right now. I mean it.
Is that really the way you want to handle this?
Yes, it is. I'm so glad you're here.
Mary, what did he do to you? I got an urgent message that you needed me. Obviously, something happened. What was it?
It doesn't matter now.
Was it that bad? What did he say to you? It's all right. You don't have to talk about it. All you have to know is that I'm here now. I love you. You hear me? That a yes?
Oh, Mason.
Mary, I can't stand this. Something happened. For heaven's sake, tell me what it was.
I was waiting for you at the hotel, and all of a sudden Peter burst in and started threatening to hurt you. And I got so scared when I saw him, I didn't know what to do. He pulled out a gun and said he was going to kill us both. Then he started talking about how happy we'd been on the yacht and how much more in love we were before Joe came between us. But it wasn't like that. I never felt for him the way I felt for Joe. You know that. And I tried to explain it to him without hurting his feelings, and he got so angry with me. Said he was gonna make me sorry for the way I'd threatened his life, and I was screaming saying, "No, Dylan, don't punish him."
Yes, you said Dylan. What do you remember about Dylan?
Was I talking to Dylan?
Yes, that's right.
Your brother.
Yes!
Oh, God. No. No, what was I talking about? I was talking about Peter, wasn't I? Wasn't I? Telling you I was trying to do something to keep him away from me. And then I couldn't wait for you to show up, and then yet I was so afraid to know what he would do to you, because he'd killed all those women and then tried to kill Joe that day in the park. Honey, what is it? Honey, don't cry. Don't cry now. It's gonna be better in the long run. Believe me, Joe. Peter can't hurt us anymore. We're finally safe from him. We're finally safe.
Stop it! Listen to me. Why? Because... Why should I listen to you, Eden?
Do you love me?
No, that's wrong. I used to love you, Eden. You know what the problem was? You never loved me! So I think the only decent thing to do is just end it, don't you?
No.
Come here.
No!
Look at this! Look at this, Eden. This is perfect. There'll be nothing left. Not one shred of evidence.